Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that is ready to make a massive move very soon and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these uploads. Let's begin right off the bat. We got the SPY over here. And I explained what I was anticipating in the morning. I explained that in the morning. I told y'all that if this level did not hold, then the situation wouldn't be too great. And so far, again, it broke down on, I think this was Monday evening. It broke down Monday evening, and then it just stayed down, and then it opened, and there was an immediate sell-off, and it just stayed down here. The situation is not looking great. I think that we're going to go a little bit lower, and the new candle opened. Yeah, this candle opened, this 8 p.m. candle. I think that it wants to go lower to around 45.30. Yeah, maybe 45.20, I think. But I think it will be short-lived. I don't think the sell-off will last for too long. That's my opinion on the overall markets. All right, now the stock that is about to make a massive move tomorrow, that stock is none other than Marvel MRVL. All right, and the reason why I want to share Marvel with all of you is because of this. If we take a look at let's just stick with the 4-hour. All right, with the 4-hour, it tried to make a comeback. Like it bounced to be here. It tried to make new highs. It got rejected. Tried to make new highs again. Got rejected. All right, and then it tried to bounce right there. Tried to make a new high. It got rejected again. Now, right now, the stock is at this level right here, a very critical level, right over here, right at $77.60. And given the way the market is looking right now, I definitely think that this thing is going to open up lower. And if it opens up lower at around like 76.60ish, it may have a little bounce before it immediately dumps. I think that this thing is going to collapse. And where is this thing going to collapse? Well, I think we're gonna drop all the way down to here, all the way down to like $72 very soon. This is not a bullish setup at all. It's really not. It's getting weaker as time goes on. The gap right there is wide open, right? And also, one more thing, we're gonna go look at the weekly. And if you look at the weekly, this is not a play that I would ever tell anybody to dip on. Right here, no, this is definitely not the kind of video. No, this is the video where I tell you that they can definitely fall, especially if you look at that wick. If you look at that wick, these are dip buyers. As soon as we get lower, they get scared. They start panicking, and then the sell-off really starts with this stock. All right. Now we're gonna look at intraday. The one thing that I saw, apart from the gap and apart from like everything else that I mentioned, the one thing that really got my attention was the 5-minute chart. And as soon as the 5-minute chart actually broke down over here, I immediately shared it with everybody in the Discord, right? Immediately shared it with everyone right over here. All right, as soon as it started dropping, and it just kept it tried to make another comeback, and then it got demolished again, and then it closed like right at support. And tomorrow it's gonna open lower, so definitely watch this one for tomorrow for a massive move. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. All right, since we always do here on this channel, we always do this here. Now the first one is RBLX. What's going on with Roadblocks? And Roadblocks is not looking too nice. it's not looking too nice. We were watching this thing for a very, very, very long time. Like I even made videos about this thing when I was constantly attacking AFRM. Right, these two stocks were moving in unison, and this one actually filled this gap earlier, way before AFRM did, and did a double bottom. Like this is very filled right here. So where is it gonna go next? I don't know exactly when it's gonna make a turnaround. Like I really don't. And long-term investors, if you love Roblox, if you have done your homework, right, and you value the company, and you think that it's going to go back up to these highs of 150, right now it's down by $45. So is this a good time to start buying stock? Perhaps, perhaps. It could also go down to 71. It could drop to 71. It could. There's a very tiny gap right there. I see it. It's right there, right there. So it may get there, and when it does, it's gonna consolidate for a very long time, maybe like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, right? Before it starts making a comeback. All right, and maybe earnings might kick that off. We never know. So is this a good time to start buying? If you're an option trader, I want you really just need to chill. If you're a long-term investor, like this is where you shine. I'm pretty sure you have a very big buy zone. Like anywhere in this box, you long-term investor are very, very happy with accumulating in here, right? So that's my honest thoughts on Roblox. The next one that we're going to talk about, somebody reminded me of that one stock that I was explaining a few days ago. DKS. I was explaining this one, and I gave y'all a warning because of the rejection of that reverse head and shoulders. I told y'all to watch this thing for a drop all the way down to these lows, right? And then I used UPS as an example. UPS dropped to like perfection, like still dropping. And this one is kind of taking a sweet time. I still think that it's going to drop to like 108, maybe even 105, or maybe even to these lows right here before trying to make another attempt at breaking that level. All right, unless it forms another structure where we just move the picture forward, right? Unless it does that, then my initial thoughts and my initial opinion still stands on DKS. So just watch out for that. Watch out for that. The next one that we're going to talk about is another stock that I've talked about a long time ago, actually. I think this was 3 days ago. And that one is NIO. And NIO currently is looking very, very sus. I drew this thing in the last video. I told y'all that we might just chill in here. And so far, it's chilling in there. It's just doing absolutely nothing. It's killing everybody to the long side, or the bears and the bulls, right? As it consolidates, those contracts get cheaper and cheaper. It really, really sucks. And tomorrow it might make a massive move. I think it's going to drop. I've been bearish on this one for a while. I have been constantly just waiting for this thing to like get out of here so that I can make my move on it. There is a giant gap at $22, I believe. Yeah, it still got room to 22. Do not be surprised if it eventually gets there. Do not be surprised if it drops to $22. All right. Nobody thought Baba could go all the way down to like 105, and yeah, they did. So definitely do not be surprised if NIO drops that low eventually. Maybe not this week. Maybe not this week. Maybe next week. Who knows? But I think it will get there. All right. So that's my thoughts on that one. And yeah, that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released at 8:20 a.m. Central Time, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you'd like to be part of our private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.